everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I have my Spook-a-thon TBR. I'm so pumped to take part in some readathons this month. I feel like this is the perfect time of year to have really themed TBRs and to do it along with other people, because it seems like the booktube and book Twitter world is like super into Halloween, like more so than anyone else that I know or other like groups that I know, which is super funny. But I'm not like crazy into Halloween by any means, but I do love fall and I love being cozy and like, I don't know, something about fall is perfect for thrillers and epic fantasy and sci-fi. Like that just feels perfect to me, and so I'm really excited about some of these readathons that are happening. But today we're gonna go through my Spook-a-thon TBR and I'll talk a little bit about the books that I hope to check off in this week. If you don't know, Spook-a-thon is happening from October 15th to the 21st, I believe. All of the info will be below. There are 3 hosts, so I'll leave their channels down below, and I am so excited. So anyway, enough rambling, let's talk about all the challenges and what I hope to read for each of them. Okay, so the first challenge is to read a thriller, and for this I picked up Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. This is about a woman named Louise who is horrified to find that the man that she kissed and hooked up with the previous night is now her new boss. And there's a new woman in town who was lonely and wanted to make some connections, and so she invited Louise out for coffee. Turns out that it's her new boss's wife. David and Adele are kind of new to town and no one really knows anything about them, but Louise kind of finds her way into their circle or their life. And she's realizing that something about their marriage is very wrong. She has no idea what could possibly be happening between them, but she knows that David is controlling and Adele is terrified. But Louise can't guess how wrong or how far a person might go to protect their marriage's secrets. This sounds like a great thriller. It looks like the epitome of a thriller cover. I'm really excited about this. I haven't read a good thriller in a while, and I don't have many on my shelves, so I'm pumped to read this. Haven't seen anything about it, although I feel like I've seen it on someone's channel recently. It was probably Lala, because she reads a ton of thriller, so I don't know. I'm excited. Next up is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for this I'm going with Beneath the Sugar Sky by Seanan McGuire. This is not really a horror or thriller or mystery. This is fantasy, but I don't know, something about Seanan McGuire's books are all kind of dark, and so I feel like they'll be good for this time of year. This one does not look particularly dark or creepy like the other two. This is about a different portal world that one of the children goes to, and I don't know too much about this one in particular, but I'm really pumped to read it. I have loved the first 2 books in this series. I'm really excited to now read the final one that is out, but the next one comes out very soon, and I believe there's at least one more after that. So this series is awesome. I've talked about it several times at this point, but obviously there's purple on the cover here. Next is to read a book that is not set in our time, so it can be either futuristic or historical. And for this I chose Two Dark Reigns by Kendara Blake. This is one of my favorite series of all time. I can't believe I haven't read this new installment yet. It came out a month ago. I think this pretty much picks up where One Dark Throne left off. I don't really want to look at the synopsis, to be honest. I kind of want to just go in and be surprised. These books are fantasy, but they are also kind of mystery thriller. They're very dark, so I feel like this is perfect for October. And if you want to see me talking about this series a little bit more, I will link my top 5 favorite series up in the cards. I think they're so good. I highly recommend them, especially for this time of year. They are so spooky and creepy and so good. Perfect Slytherin read as well, I might add. Next is to read a book with a spooky word in the title. I have Peril at End House by Agatha Christie. Peril is like kind of a spooky word. This is the 8th book in the Hercule Poirot series. Minnie, you're so hyper. I don't speak French, so pardon that pronunciation. I really like Agatha Christie's books. I think they're a lot of fun. They're pretty quick to read through, and it's definitely one that I want to read this month. Pretty short, and I'm excited. I don't really have anything more to say about this. And then the last challenge is to read a book with pictures, and so I decided to go with a graphic novel, and I haven't totally decided if this is the one that I am going to read. Either way, it's going to be a library book, but the one I have on hand is, oh my god, it's so heavy, Lighter Than My Shadow by Katie Green. This has like a good look to it. It's not a thriller, I don't think. I think it's a contemporary. My other thought is to get Nimona, which is also a graphic novel, because it just looks like a fun fall October read. It's all about villains, I believe, anti-heroes, villains, both. But this one definitely looks spooky. I don't think it is. I think it's about a young girl who struggles with an eating disorder. We'll see. Either this one or Nimona. And then the group book for Spook-a-thon is Toil and Trouble, which is an anthology about witches and witchcraft. And if my library has this, I will certainly pick it up and at least try to read a couple of the stories within it. I'll try to find that from my library if I can, but if not, that's not really one of the challenges. It's just an option because it fits a lot of the different challenges. That is everything for this video. This is my Spook-a-thon TBR and I am so excited. If you are also participating in Spook-a-thon, let me know some of the books that you are going to be reading. I'm really excited to partake. These are some of my most anticipated books. I'm excited to continue with a couple of series that I really love, and I'm excited to see some new authors in here as well. Leave a comment down below letting me know some of the books that you would like to read during Spook-a-thon, or just that are spooky reads that you are reading in October. I'm always looking for some good recommendations. My social media accounts are also linked in the description box if you want to chat with me there. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next video. But until then, happy reading. Bye.